Hey y'all, I'm live. Welcome to the replay. So today we're going to talk about natural hair misconceptions. So let's get straight into it. So I was talking to she's a chick, she's a subscriber, but she's not a friend of mine, and she lives in China too. Ever since she found out that I was living in China, she was actually trying to get over here. And I gave her some info, I gave her extra advice, and she's actually working and living in China now. So, anyways, so we were talking last night, and I don't know how we got onto the topic, but I mentioned to her that my coworkers actually think that my hair take hours because one of my coworkers approached me just last week. She was like, "Ife, how long does your hair take?" I think I mentioned this in my live stream last week, and yeah, she was saying that yeah, she feels as though my hair takes hours because I'm just changing my hairstyle. Although I'm not changing it that often. I don't change my hair that often. But she was like, "How long do you take to do your hair?" Hey Lynn, how you doing? Hi Roslyn, thanks for joining me. So yeah, so we were. So I asked her, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "Yeah, your hair always has a different hairstyle." Now, honestly, I don't think she sees me every day because she's like her job, like has her so busy. I think whenever she does see me, she thinks that I've changed my like. Well, yeah, I probably did change my hairstyle, but she thinks it's ever to do. But that day when she was talking to me, my hair was in four plaits, and I'm like, it was just plaits. But anyway, somebody who is not used to seeing natural hair, so I guess she had this misconception that my hair takes forever. Now, the other thing too that I was thinking was that maybe she thinks I actually make my hair curly, as in I do something or I go to a salon, I go to a hairdresser and make my hair curly. I know the reason why I realized it may have been that as to why she thought that my hair takes forever to do is because older, like depending on where you live in China, the older ladies, like when you see them, they don't have straight hair. They have like really crinkly, curly hair. And they go to the salon to get that done. And I think it's called texturizer. They get their hair texturized. I don't know. What do you call that? When you manipulate your hair or you use chemicals in your hair to make it curly, but your hair is naturally straight. Like what do you call that? Maybe you all know. But anyways, yeah, so yeah, I think the misconception about our hair or curly hair in China or naturally curly hair is that we actually go to the salon to get our hair curly. Perm, a curly perm. Oh, you see, that's why I have it all around because you all know the words or the terms. You know me, I don't know these terms. So Octavia says it's a permy texture. Kittens can texturizer. Let's call it texturizer or a perm. What is it? Really, I thought that came naturally with gray hair. No, the hair is not naturally straight. Like it's not naturally curly. Because when you look Jerry curls, no, it's not Jerry curls. Because even when you could tell that they went to a salon to get their hair curly like that. Obviously, because um not all Chinese hair is naturally straight. I have students, I should take pictures of their hair. Their hair is naturally curly, actually. Because remember, back way back in the day, during the Great Migration, they actually migrated from Africa. Even though they don't want to admit it now, they are descendants of Africa. They don't want to admit it, even though when most of them don't look like they descend from Africa or African. So, but anyways, that's another topic. So let me see what did you say? Um, permanent curl relaxers. Perm makes your hair curly. Man, I don't know these terms. Let me see. Texture Texturizer makes curl. Oh, perm makes hair curly. Okay, see? That's why I have you on these live streams. You'll set me straight. Okay, good. I didn't know that. The term is perm. Okay. That's not interesting. Shouldn't it be the other way around? Shouldn't a texturizer gives you texture? But anyways, yeah. So they had the like all the ladies here in China, they tend to get a perm. Yeah. So yeah. So I think sometimes my students think I get a perm, or my workers think I get a perm every day or every week to get my hair curly. I'm like, yo, I roll a lot better. My hair looks like this. Like, So okay, okay. So Fiona says a lot of older Caucasian old ladies get perms to make their hair curly in the South. So that's my misconception. I wanted to start off this live stream talking about not my misconception, but a misconception about my hair while I'm living in China. So, what about you? I want to know from you guys, what misconceptions do you encounter? That's one misconception actually. One misconception is that I make my hair curly, even though that's how it grows out of my head. And the other conception is that my hair takes hours to get done, to get either braided or I guess maybe a combination of the both. Maybe they think I'm in a salon all day and I take a long time to actually braid my hair. I don't know. Hey, Moni, what's up, girl? So yeah, so tell me your misconceptions. Tell me some misconceptions that occur within your daily life with your hair, with your regular encounters during the day, misconceptions that happen, or questions people ask you that make you realize like, that's what you really think. Like I can give you another misconception that people had like, well, people probably still have. I don't know. But way before YouTube, long before, this is probably 2007-ish. Ooh, that's a long time ago, 11 years ago. One of my girlfriends was combing my hair and she thought she was like, before she watches this live stream, actually, you all know who she is, but I wouldn't say anyways, but because I have a picture of her in one of my videos. So she was combing my hair, she was braiding my hair, and she's like, well, at first, when she first touched my hair, she was like, whoa, I didn't realize your hair would be so soft. And she said, she thought it would be coarser. Well, I don't know, but she thought it would be more coarse. So I guess my hair looks like it's not very soft. I don't know. Maybe it looks dry. But that's another misconception that my hair doesn't look like soft. But I want to know from you guys, what misconceptions do you all have? Well, so yeah, so while I wait for you all to answer that question, last week's live stream, y'all was so mischievous anyway. Y'all, when I had my guests on the channel, my friends dropped in. Oh my gosh, y'all was so naughty. When Sam joined the live stream, Jesus. I was rewatching the live stream and cracking up. Naughty, y'all are naughty. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun having some different people on the live stream and having some friends on, just having a chat. So I will try my best to. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to do it now before I leave. Maybe I might be able to do it before I leave the city because I'm leaving soon. Maybe I will get some guests on this one, on the live stream. But yeah, I think I'll do it. I'll try to do it more often when I move. So I'm moving soon-ish. Okay. So what are y'all saying? Okay, Angie, the question that I get mostly is how do I get it to curl like that? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one too. How do you get your hair curly like that? Yeah, I get that question too sometimes. What do you do to get your hair curly? And it doesn't always come from people who have naturally straight hair. So like, it comes, I think sometimes it comes from people who have curly hair too. Oh, people of African descent. They're like, how do you get your hair curly like that? Oh, I was born this way. Yeah, well, I just tell them it's literally, I was born with it, like, grows out my head like that, you know? Yeah, when it's soft. Actually, I don't, that's why I tell people I don't mind when people touch my hair because, well, I mean, if that's me, of course, but I don't mind them touching because it's kind of there. It's like someone that they've never touched hair like ours before, ever. So being able to being able to discover something that you've never had a chance to before, I mean, it kind of maybe changes their view we have had about our hair. So Octavia says, some people think that you are uglier with your natural hair. I don't understand that. You have the same face. Ah, that's right. You do have the same face. That's so funny. Yeah, that's that I would agree. That is a misconception that I've heard too. That some people are afraid to go natural because they don't think it's this is different. Maybe it's two different things. They Okay, let's just stay with you what you said. But people say that you're real with your natural hair. Okay, okay. Have they said you? I hope they haven't said that to you. Is it that you've heard that from somewhere else or you've seen someone make a comment like that? Oh boy. I hope no one said that to you, Octavia. I'd be like, pow! Okay, I'm just joking, I won't punch them. But um not today. Let me see. Yeah, I don't understand how you could look with your hair. Her hair is done, but yeah, as you say, you have the same face. And sometimes I see some weaves and some wigs. I'm like, yo, like especially like what do you call them? Celebrities. When you see them with their different hair, I'm like, that hair doesn't suit you. It doesn't make you look better. You might as well just rock your own natural hair. Like, what's wrong with you? But anyways. Um, well, anyway, so that's one thing. The other misconception that people have before they even go natural is that they say, "Oh, I don't think hair would suit them." To me, that's so crazy. How is the hair that grows out of your head suit you? I don't understand that. The hair that you were born with, the hair that you were given, the hair that you were trusted with. Like, how does that not suit you? Like, that's a misconception a lot of people have before going natural because they're afraid of that. Marlo says, yeah, I experienced that. They seem to think black hair is supposed to be rough. And that misconception may have come from um, people referring to curly hair or natural hair as a Brillo pad, and a Brillo pad is rough. So I can see where that could have come from. Ah, okay. Oh, this was a good one. This actually just this week, I had my hair. How did I have it? Actually, I had my hair in a braid out. But in a braid out, your actual length doesn't show because your hair is still curly, right? And especially when it starts to get humid, your hair starts to puff out instead of, being all long like that. So this week I had my hair in a braid out. Just one day I had it out, which is not normal for me. It's not the usual way I have my hair at work. And one of my coworkers was like, "Did you cut your hair?" Like, "Mm, no, didn't cut it." She was like, I started to doubt myself, my own hair. Like, did I cut my hair? She was like, yeah, you look like you cut your hair. Yeah, usually your hair way longer than that. I was like, yeah. I didn't want to have to go through, well, it's humid. Well, my hair's curly. Well, it was just too much to say. I was like, yeah, okay. And I just kept going. I just not feeling. I just wasn't feeling expertly anything today. So yesterday or this. Hey, Nishi, what's up, girl? Yes, people can never tell if your hair is a wig. I think the hair grows that fast. Yeah. Yeah, they just never think it's a wig. It's just crazy. Yeah, our hair seems to look like steel wool people. How do I get it so long? How did I get it so long? Hmm. That's a good one that you get sometimes. What did you do to get your hair so long? Magic dust. The shrinkage. Yeah. Yeah, the shrinkage just blow people's mind. It's a misconception that they don't understand. I think shrinkage blows our minds. Our minds. It shrinkage throws us off. So I could imagine someone else who's not used to it. They're like, huh? Like your hair can do that? Like they don't understand that curly hair just they stand up sometimes when they start shrinking. So your shrinkage is about 50%. Is that no? I think everyone here shrinkage is different. It depends on your natural. It depends on your natural hair. Some those who have what do you call it, a looser curl pattern, they don't have as much shrinkage because their hair is not as curly. Those who have a tighter curl pattern, you would tend to have more shrinkage because your hair is curlier. Shrinkage is just curly hair being curly. Mm. Ooh. One of your coworkers told you that you need a relaxer, so you told them she needs to grow her edges because they're still third. Ouch. As someone says, savage. Ouch. Hey, God's child. Child that's brown. Hey, okay, but that's okay. I was a little today, actually. We've only been streaming for 16 minutes. All right. Ritz Zaz says, I wear wigs for convenience. UK rains a lot. Especially the part I live. Shrinkage is okay. Hey, Candace, what's up, girl? Yep, today we're talking about misconceptions of natural hair. My shrinkage has got to be about 90%. You hate it? I don't mind it. It's actually I think it's pretty wild, actually. You can kind of trick your people into thinking you did actually cut your hair, and then bam, you stretch it out the next day. Bam, this is my hair. I was supposed to say something else. All right. You get asked if it's a wig every time I do a twist up. Hey, where's Tanisha? I wonder if she had the baby. Oh my gosh. Tanisha's not here today. Maybe she had the baby, guys. I hope she had a safe delivery if she did. Okay. So let me see. Sorry. So you get asked if it's a wig. Well, that's a blessing, right? That's a blessing that your hair looks well, no. It could be, yeah, offensive. They might not think it's not really yours. They might start tugging at it. But yeah, go rock your hair however you want, just regardless of how they feel about it. What do you think about it? So Moni says she stopped slicking her edges down because she doesn't like that people thinking that her hair is unkept because her edges are curly. That's a good point. That people think, oh, you didn't do your hair because you didn't stick. Y'all know I don't stick my edges down. Y'all see my edges. Like, I just leave them. I just let them be. Anyway, I don't use any gels to stick them down. I just leave them. Do your thing. Whatever. My grandmother though would probably be like, "What's wrong with you? Fix your hair." Cause maybe for the older generation. Because this is one. My grandmother. Maybe last year when I was home, she was like, you're not gonna comb your hair. I had my hair in a braid out actually. Because remember, she grew up, well, if you don't know, she grew up, I grew up her combing my hair in cornrows or cane row, as we say in Trinidad, for geez, how many years? I would say about 12 to 13 years of my life. Every Sunday or almost every Sunday, she would cornrow our hair. And she would do it so so thin cornrows, and they were so neatly done. She did it for so long until she got arthritis. And that's when she's like, okay, I can't comb my hair anymore because the arthritis, my hair, my hands hurt too much to comb your hair. And that's how we end up having to comb our own hair. Anyways, she's used to our hair being very neatly done. So when she saw my hair in a braid out, I think it was last year, maybe the year before, she's like, you're not gonna comb it. My hair wasn't a braid out, so it was out and about. It was in the wind, swinging in the wind, and she had a misconception. Her hair was undone, unkempt. She was like, "Yeah, you need to do something about your hair, girl." Not meaning I should straighten it or anything, but she spent like braiding it down, like putting not necessarily cornrows, but putting it in plaits or something, because for her that meant neat. That meant it was taken care of, so yeah. I don't know, that's an older generation thing, but she used to straighten her hair too, so if she still has it in her head, but she doesn't anymore. She has a low afro, which is natural, and if she still has it in her head, where you neatly, like, even when she would you before she would cornrow our hair, she would have a brush and she would be brushing. Oh, it's like, oh geez. It's like she brush from your eye. When your grandmother used to brush from your eye, all the way from your eye, all the way back. Oh my gosh, I love it to death. That's my favorite person in the world. So I'm not bad talking to woman. All right. So that's why, which one I need to call her? Okay. Yeah, healthy practice as a whole produces like um yeah, well that's not a misconception. That's something you need, right? It's a misconception that you don't need those healthy oh, okay, to produce like that. I'm guessing that's what you're trying to say. Okay, your shrinkage is about 90% if you Octavia, you're a savage. Oh. Okay, so Marilu says, I wore my hair straight for once. Someone told me that they thought I forgot to do my hair and afro hairs and camp. So yeah, that's definitely a misconception. Now the way our hair, oh my gosh, you know what? That's a real one because in that a lot of young girls now going through that. Well, maybe it's been going on for years. Now with social media, we now have the opportunity to see or know what's going on. But not only that, but I think the natural point is giving a lot of girls the strength to come out and be honest about what they're experiencing. So, what was I going to say? Yeah, I see a lot of news reports now where teachers are, or principals, or they have these policies in schools where my hair feels the healthiest when my shrinkage is at about 75%. Nice and thick of it. Glad that naturals are confident in their hair now. I mean, I think for the most part, people are confident about their hair, but a lot of people still aren't. So hopefully it gets better over time. So let me see. Octavia says, when I was working as a nurse aide, I had my hair in an afro. My client's daughter told her, you better not wear your hair ooh, ouch. Oh, yeah, that wood brush girl, Marilu. Yeah, people are so rough with their comments, man. It's always as if we're not aware that we have hair in our head. I know this is what my hair looks like. I looked in the mirror this morning before I walked out, just in case you didn't think so. My days. Joyce is a good one. Here's a misconception. All hair grows vertical. Always grows horizontal. Then gravity might kick in. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, vertically down. All hair vertically down. That's true. Some people's hair just grow vertically up. That's about it. Yeah. Angie says, I think people who aren't used to curly hair or natural hair will just say misconceptions because it's not a constant thought. That is true. That is true. No matter how that is true, because no matter how much they encounter people with curly hair, they just don't have to deal with it every day. They don't have to wash it. They don't have to style it. They don't have to restyle it during the week. They don't have to moisturize. They don't have to deal with any of those things ever. It's kind of like racism. You don't have to deal with it. So you don't think it exists. So you don't think there's a problem, you know? So, or you don't think there's anything to deal with. Um, so yeah, so I could see why they would always have misconceptions or have uh never really understand or get it, you know? Moody. Yes, my grandmother used to brush all the way. It's like, girl, I don't have hair all the way down there. But she used to brush it so much. I used to start crying. Not crying, but you know, you used to feel your arm start to water. To brush it so much. It's like, God, I think my hair is laying flat now. Thank you. My eyebrows, my eyes, everything lays flat right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I gotta change my pictures. All grew out and now just the edges are red. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the misconceptions. What is wrong with my tongue today? Miss. I'm not retaining this right now, so I don't even know how to speak anymore. Yeah, so Mo says, I'm so happy we're moving past a lot of these restrictions in our hair. That's true. I still think we have a long way to go, you know. We still have a long way to go. I had to use troxyzine of partners Boku. I'm not totally confident about my natural hair yet, and that's okay. I mean, if you have had straight hair for a long time now, for most of your life, I mean, there's no way you are expected. Do not feel pressured to feel okay with your hair right away. It's growing pains. You're going to have a period of time, and for some people it's short. Some people that period of time is short. For some people, a period of time of adjustment is long because you're used to dealing with a particular curl texture. You know, straight hair. It didn't need that much maintenance. You didn't need to moisturize it that much. Or you did, but you just so you're actually relearning a part of your body. It's like if you never had hands and then bam, you have hands. To figure out how to use hands now, huh? You have to get used to it. It's gonna take a while. That was probably a poor example, but I mean, if you have a better example out there, you can give me. So you're not really confident about your hair. I feel like it's still too short for me to be comfy at this point, but I have no desire to change anything. Don't worry about it. You'll grow out, girl. Give it a couple years. That's the other thing too. This is misconception about hair growth. Uh, that you know what you like, especially because you have YouTube. Everyone looks at everyone else's hair and they're like, "Oh my gosh, why is my hair not growing? It needs to grow. Grow. My hair is too slow. It's not growing too short. In fact, my hair is not growing at all. Your hair is growing. You know, maybe you're not retaining length. Maybe you're not. Maybe your hair is just different from the person you're looking at. Some with a looser curl pattern, it appears as though their hair is growing faster. No, their curl pattern the growth shows faster compared to someone whose hair is really curly. You can't see the growth as fast because it's curly, you know. So you have to stretch your hair to see the growth or see the length that you've attained so far. Woo! That was a lot to say. Yeah. Don't worry about your hair growth too much. It takes a few years. It takes a few years. I didn't grow up and give me I didn't grow up. I didn't just wake up one day and my hair was this length, you know. Yeah, I know. My grandmother was trying to get all the hair. Like she didn't want them in this nothing. My God. And she used to braid from the very edge all the way. It's like, oh God. Oh, I don't miss those days to be honest. Oh gosh. Your hair will not make you who you are. Hey, Lily Chic, how you doing? How you doing? Nice to see you, girl. Yeah, and I think that's okay. It's okay to struggle with what your hair looks like because especially if you never had short hair. I mean, I'll be honest. If I cut all my hair off, I'll go through what you're feeling now too. Is that awkwardness, that discomfort, and that's not to feel. You're not used to your hair looking. You're not used to your hair being curly. You're not used to your hair being short. So I kind of empathize with you guys. Oh, you're welcome, girl. God's child. Yes. I keep saying it's God's child. God's child eyes. I don't know why. It's yes. There's no E there, you think. Okay, so Rich Zaz says, since our hair is so different, I feel we gain confidence at different lengths and volumes. That's true. I don't think it's fair to say we all should rock our hair and feel the same. That is true. That is true. That is true. I hope I don't have that vibe or idea that rock your hair. Well, maybe I think I probably do. I probably do give you all that vibe, regardless of your length or whatever. Or rock your hair. I think I do that. But what you're saying is actually fair as well. Yeah. We do have a different level of confidence based on our length and our volume. Yeah. Because even when hair is really like, especially when it's not humid, because my hair is so thin, when it's not humid, it just lays flat and it looks like limp and it doesn't show much volume. It's like I hardly have hair on my head. So I kind of feel not so confident about my hair around those times. And when my hair is like more voluminous and there's humidity and my hair's puffing up and a lot better. I feel different. I feel like I have a little pep in my step, like pow, pow. So yeah, how your hair looks does affect you, depending on. I mean, it seems trivial. Seems like I don't want to say childish. It might seem like juvenile, maybe not. I don't know. But it might seem as though it's not a big deal, but those things do affect us, or how we feel about ourselves. So that's normal. I think that's normal. Yeah. So y'all, I like you how y'all are contributing today. I'm like it. So what's happening with my hair this week? What's happening with my hair this week? What's happening with my hair this week? Oh, so I did after we did the live stream last week. It's actually pretty dry today, actually. After I did live stream last Saturday, I went and I did this thing called rotation therapy. You'll get into it. It's pretty cool. It's where you soak. It's like it's an hour-long spa therapy. Thanks to my friend who was on the live stream last week with us. She took me on a spa day with her, and we don't have it. I don't have it where I live. So we were in Shanghai at the time, and they have this spot. You go in there. It's like you're in this huge pod, and in there there's this nice warm water that has like half a ton of Epsom salt in it, and which is generally magnesium. You all know I love magnesium. It's great for relaxation purposes. But Epsom salts are different. It's different from the magnesium that I introduced to you all on the channel. So on my channel, I use magnesium chloride, which I use as a spray on my body to like help me with my insomnia, help rebalance my hormones and stuff. But anyways, so in this spa therapy, I went to it had Epsom salts, which is magnesium sulfate, which is a slightly different type of magnesium, but it's good nonetheless. So went in there. You have to go in there butt naked, nothing on. So obviously I'm in there by myself. So you go into the pod, nice blue lighting, so nice. Go into the pod, but you close everything up, and then it's like pitch black. Everything gets pitch black in there. So you soak, and you float. Because it has half a ton of Epsom salts in there, it kind of mimics being in the Dead Sea, where you will float, whether you can float or swim or not. Um, you just lay in there and you float. So, anyways, I went in and mine was really good. It was really relaxing. I was hoping I would fall asleep, exhausted. I didn't fall asleep, but when the hour was out, I felt so relaxed. The reason why I'm telling you all this because I went in there, my hair got soaked. So I ended up washing my hair with their conditioner that they had there, and I just followed up I followed up with what do you call it? My shea butter mix. Now I'm not used to you doing that. I'm not just using. I haven't done that in a long time, where I just wash my hair and just use shea butter mix on my hair. I usually use the flaxseed followed by the leave-in conditioner and then the shea butter. So, anyways, that's what my hair looked like the entire. Are you all still there? It's very quiet. Anyways, yeah. So, what was I saying? Yeah, so that's what I did with my hair. The point of telling you all of this was when I got home, I didn't redo my hair. I just left it. That was it for the week. So that was my wash day. I washed my hair at the spa, and I didn't wash my hair and week. Although I said I would, but I was like I was too lazy. So I just re-moisturized my hair this week with just spritzing it with the aloe and the fabric mix. And I follow up with the shea butter again. So now my hair is a little bit dry. So I realized is that my hair really loves the way that I moisturize with regard to using the flaxseed gel followed by the leave-in conditioner and then the shea butter mix. My hair, it pulls moisture much better. So sometimes it's good to do things a little bit differently to get an idea as to what. So it kind of helps you to solidify, like, what I have been doing is actually not so bad. It really is what my hair prefers. So that's why is my hair shedding so much? So yeah, so just the water followed by the shea butter at the spa. That's not the norm for me, but it was just see that yeah, it was just good to see that hair is what prefers basically. Just to explain. Oh my gosh, jeez. Okay. That's why I thought you were saying anything. I had scrolled up by mistake. Woo, woo, woo. You're dropping a lot here, and I'm here yapping away. Oh my gosh, you're chatting so much. Hey, what you? And she says tomorrow makes 8 months that I have been on my natural hair journey. Congratulations! Yay! Congrats, girl. How do you feel? How does it feel to have natural hair for the last 8 months? Joy says, I'm so glad there are people around to help us learn how to care for it. We need to do what makes us happy. That is true. My hair is not thin. My hair is not thin. I mean, fine. Fine. My hair strands are fine. That's what I mean. And because it's fine, it looks thin. You know what I mean? Thin hair is when you see your scalp. You can't see my scalp, right? She's growing up. Let me stop. Okay, I mean fine hair strands. I understand what you mean. Debatable TH, that's okay. You're still here. Okay, you're gonna try to make the Retha cleanser. Yeah, try it out. I have thin hair too. It depends on moisture and shrinkage to give them volume. Yeah, mine too. Oh, you're typing a lot. I didn't even realize how much you were typing. Thank you for talking about this. I didn't know what was going on with my hair. I just wanted to grow now. I know it takes a long, long time. Fine, yes, I went fine. Thank you. About 10 years ago, I had dermatitis and all my hair fell out. Oh my gosh. So I had a PW. Oh gosh. How do you end up, how does one get dermatitis? That's what I'm trying to ask. I've got fine hair as well, very soft and delicate, like antique lace. Yes, yes, my hair is very fine too. It can't get roughed up at all. If it's right about adjusting what foods and nutrients you put in your body and on your skin, it really affects your hair. That's true. Very true. Oh, you're still here. Yeah. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know why the comments weren't popping up. Okay, so mine is really fine, all around and thin at crown and sides. I'm wondering if it's like that because that's where the relaxer bloom. Oh, it's possible. I'm not sure. Remember, y'all, I do not have experience with relaxers, so I can't help y'all. I don't know. I don't. Still here. My toddler's demanding my attention. Oh, that's okay. Hey, Chelsea, thanks for joining us. 360 crew. Hey, Tanisha, we just asked for you, girl. How you doing? How's your pregnancy treating you, girl? We're just wondering how you. I was asking, where is Tanisha? Where's she at? Did she have the baby yet? I think the relaxers thin my hair out around the edges, but they are doing so much better. Okay, that's good. Hey. Okay, so Moni says I like adding a little pink a little pink Himalayan sea salt to my final tier rinse. The salt and a little ACV help to smooth the cuticle. I'm high rusty. Okay, so dermatitis comes from an allergy. Okay. Let me wrap my hair back up. It actually is my hair. I realized, no, the way I moisturize my hair, I like it like that. This water and shea butter business doesn't work. It's good when you need to get your hair re-moisturized quickly. But yeah, I prefer my hair getting the flaxseed gel. And it's difficult because when I go on vacation or I go somewhere where I need to, like if I go to the beach a lot and I need to wash my hair, I want to do that flexibility for you. I'm like, you can't be walking around here with flaxseed gel. And what do you call it? Yeah, you can't be walking around here with flaxseed gel. Just a little bit of just something to do quick, just wash your hair. Excuse me, and then throw in some shea butter. You just had an allergic reaction to a new hair product. What hair product was it? Oh, Tanisha, I don't know why. Why aren't comments showing? What did you use, Shelly? Tell us so that we don't use it too. Okay, maybe not everybody might be allergic to it, but tell us what did you use that got you allergic? Over these 8 months, you found that rose, moringa, and castor oil, Burdock root make great natural hair supplements for my hair. Yes. Very good. Very good on your discoveries. I like when you'll discover new things. Burdock root. I've never used Burdock root. Okay, I will read up more on it. Dependability is going to reuse the fenugreek seeds from the oil to condition my hair. Oh, girl, you are going to love it. I see some of you are starting to use it because obviously all of you can't use it right away because you're doing waiting for your hair oil to be used up. But y'all, those who have been using the leftover seeds from your fenugreek oil, like if it is slip, it's insane from that. Yes, trust me, yes. I just soaked one last night to use today. I don't think I'm gonna wash my hair. We have a holiday on Monday. Yo, I was you know one thing I'm shocked about China? How many holidays we have here? They're all holidays. I'm not complaining. It's just this misconception that they don't have holidays. Maybe I had a misconception. They have a lot of holidays. So yeah, there's a holiday on Monday, so I don't think I'm gonna wash my hair till Monday, to be honest. I'm just gonna enjoy my weekend. Not having to worry about my hair. I can't wait. Oh, Softy hair grease. Isn't that a grease that everybody used like back in the day? I remember using Softy hair grease. Dang. Is that your first time using it, or is it that you're revisiting the hair grease? That is crazy. A lot of people are going back to hair grease too. So, Godchild said, onion juice did it for me. Also, I ingest a lot of raw plant protein. Really good. What plant proteins do you ingest? Do you eat or consume? Uh, so the Softy hair grease caused some bumps on your skin and made your whole body itch. Ow! Oh my gosh, I wonder what in it caused your skin to flare up like that. I wonder what ingredient, specific ingredient. It might be an ingredient that might be in other things too. That's unfortunate though. I'm so sorry. So Stan said, natural hair isn't that hard to be honest. It's just that it's like it's a look a certain way. And I have 4B, 4C hair. Oh my gosh. Oh, Aquafina says, why are you in China? I live and work here. Um, Stan, I use this Blue Magic and Share Moisture curling smoothie. That's it for me right now. Ah, it's your first time using the brand. Okay, okay. Is there a particular reason you returned to hair grease, by the way? Burdock root, or have you always been using hair grease? You have Burdock root, but you never tried it in your hair, just as a tea to drink. So Tanisha's starting a party here. So she says, I had the greatest week ever. Soap nuts, y'all. Invest in the thing. I kid you not. The last time I moisturized my hair was Monday. My hair is soft and lush. Curl party. The curl party. Where's my t-shirt? I think I washed it. It's a curl party. Curl party. It's a curl party. She's having a curl party. Hey. I just stick with leave-in conditioners and hair waters. Yes, moisture retention. Oh, okay, so that's why you started using hair grease. Okay. So yeah, okay. Tanisha tried the hair grease, the soap. That's nice. I actually need to do it again because the last time I did it was so what actually. Even though I recently uploaded that video, I actually did it a while ago. I just took a long time to put up the video. I started deep conditioning more to combat dry hair. Anyone else is in a product? Oh, anyone else is a one product natural? I used to be until YouTube. I used to be a one product, as in I wash my hair and shave water. That's it. That's over. But my hair has different needs, especially as I moved. It's different seasons here in China, so you have to account for that. You know, why am I doing this? I don't know. My mother used to use sulfur 8 on my hair. I've never used sulfur 8. I don't know what it is. Is it for dandruff or something? I add the Burdock root powder in my conditioner as well as adding it to my fenugreek tea. Nice. Burdock root. I'm making a note. Making a note. All right. Hey, nice. Candace Walker says, all right, so I'm making notes, guys. Not all right, so yeah. So Candace says she made the aloe oil and it was very moisturizing. Yes, I'm glad you like it. What else? If you could live two naturals, oh, that's a good question for your hair. What would it be? That's a good live stream too. Let me see. Um, what would it be? No, I would take a supply of fenugreek seeds and an endless supply of shea butter. Those are the two things I would use. Because the fenugreek is like an all-in-one to me. It can the fenugreek tea, you can soak it and you can drink it, and it helps with your immunity. Then you tea the water that you soak the seeds in. You can also use that to moisturize your hair. So it also gives you great slip if you were to blend. Well, how am I going to blend it? Okay, I can mash it, and I could probably make a strainer somehow. Use my clothes to like strain the extra greenness out of the fenugreek, and that could be used in my hair as a gel. And then I can use the shea butter to seal all the moisture in. I don't know how I'm getting shea butter and a supply of shea butter, but if those are two things I could possibly only have, those two, fenugreek seeds, because I could turn it into a million different things. I could sprout them and I could eat them. And basically, it's going to help with my hair loss. So that's the main point of the fenugreek. So let's say I'm getting older, I'm going through like hair loss while I'm going, well, well, I went through it as a young age. So I'd combat hair loss with the fenugreek seeds. I'm like, yo, so those are my two things. What about you guys? I would take fenugreek seeds and shea butter. That's what I'll take. What about you? I want to know. I want to know. I really like that question. That's a really nice question. So Curly Chic says sometimes I mix hibiscus with deep conditioner to add more moisture to my hair. Excuse me. Yeah, hibiscus is very conditioning. Cousins who just natural think that they have to use like 10 products to style their hair. And I'm like, no, that's true. You don't. You really don't. Yes, Chelsea. Let's make your hair soft, girl. So you ingest a lot of Garden of Life raw organic meal, which has a blend of many plants. It's a wonderful replacement. I've heard about that before. The Garden of Life raw organic meal. Interesting. I'm doing that tonight, Calation hibiscus. I don't know what Dr. Miracle product, but I will straighten my hair for the first time in 5 years. How do I moisturize straight hair? That's a good question. I don't straighten my hair, so I don't know. What do you all? Any suggestions? Any comments? Ooh, you're not dropping it. Ooh, you're not dropping so many comments. I use marshmallow root powder in my deep conditioner for years. A curly girl can never have enough slip. I will look for it. Let me see. What was it? What was it? It was or I would read up on it. Um, oh, somebody's getting hungry and I didn't bring any food with me. Oh, I could go grab a peach if you don't mind. My stomach is growling. Oh gosh. No. Give me 1 sec. Can you give me 1 second? Let me just run grab a peach or something to eat. Be right back. 2 seconds. I'm here. I'm back. Oh, I'm back. Just had to get something to eat. So what do you call these? It's a beach. You know, that's one thing. What do you all call these? I'm not used to these. Season in China. Well, where I live. That's one I love about China, like the abundance of fruit. Like I know I should probably talk about misconceptions about China one day. I actually cannot wait to start my new channel now because y'all I have so many questions about China, and I really don't want to talk about it on this channel because it's like this channel is more about natural hair, you know. I care about talking about China, so that's the main reason why I want to start a new channel. Anyways, so yeah, that's one thing I love about China, the abundance of fruit. I know some of them are GMO. Regardless of where you live, I don't think you could get them out. But I don't think these are like once they are in like the fruits that are show up and they're not you always in season. I don't think those. Mmm, just sweet. Oh my gosh, it's so sweet. I don't think these are GMO because they're not regular. Not you don't get them all year long. I don't know. That is sweet. It's good. Oh, and you know what you could do with fenugreek seeds too? You could still make an oil because if you're in a place where it's hot. Okay, let's not think of like being on an island, but let's say you could still make a fenugreek oil because remember heat. If you heat water, it turns into a liquid, so you can actually put the fenugreek seed, still make a fenugreek oil, and let them soak in there. But you have to keep it hot though because well, it gets solid. You know. Oh, these are nice and sweet. Oh my god. This is something called I was talking to you. Good to go. Aloe vera and castor oil. That's a good one too. That's if you could only have two. Look at me. My plant is like right there. I'm like, I didn't think of aloe vera. You said only two. So the fenugreek is definitely going to be for my hair loss. Shea butter to seal the but yeah, those are two good ones too. Yeah. Aloe vera and castor. So Marilu would take aloe vera gel, aloe vera, and hair butter. Nice. Fiona would take her fenugreek oil and her rosemary. I'm liking your answers though. I'm like, you are playing. I love it. Greek and Jack, fenugreek and Jack. I love it too. I always on my belly. Nourish from the inside out. Oh, nectarine. Oh my gosh, thank you. Jeez. I didn't grow up with these things in Trinidad, so I don't know. It's a nectarine. It's a nectarine. Thank you. A lot of y'all have good experience with Dr. Miracle. I've heard about it, but I've never used it. You know how you're seeing this used today with yeah. Thanks so much for hanging out. That she's going to take her daughter to the movies now for the evening show. Enjoy. Love you too. Mwah. See you soon. See you next week. You're welcome. No problem. Joyce wants a recipe for a DIY leave-in. Anybody has one? That was a fun game. Oh, I think I bought too many soft ones. Eat them. I can do that. I bought like, how many? I bought 6. And it was only, I bought 6 of these nectarines and they were only $1 US. 6 of them. That's pretty cheap, right? Oh, shoot. I should turn this into a mukbang. That's fine. Good. Yeah, so I paid 7 US for 6 nectarines. That's a good price. The fact that I paid such little money means it probably is GMO. Or maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, I love about China. Like it's so much fruits. Like I went to South Korea, and even when I went to Japan, they don't have like fruits. And it's like I see like you can go around the corner here in China and there's a fruit stand. Search how low to find South Korea. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, it mm, so sweet. Oh my gosh, it's so sweet. Yum, 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 yum. You had another misconception of moment today. I currently have my hair coiled. Baristas at my Starbucks thought, do I love? They look like locks. Maybe to some people they look like locks. Kofina, you doing something right? Oh, so sorry to hear. You've been physically ill so you don't do much change. But you're doing something right. Didn't you straighten your hair and it's down to your butt? Wow. Now I understand why the shop owner was not industry.